For the Lord said, "For he shall send his angels to go forth and make the way and make the path clear here today." And so, may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable to Thee, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Once again, thank you for your call, for hearing the call to this divine appointment here today. And I am here as in representation for one thought, one world, one dream in unity. While unity, but love here today, and I'm so excited because I have another guest here with me. Her name is Sandy Armstrong, and she's representing Mrs. Indiana here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. She's right here sitting next to me, and I must tell you that I am already feeling connected and like family with Sandy. Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandra.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Constant connection.
Constant connection. Oh, I love that. You can feel the circle of faith in this room, huh?
It's there all the time.
All the time. Boy, she says the right things at the right time in the right place, and now you're here. I'm so excited. Tell everybody, how did we meet?
We met when I decided to run for Mrs. Indiana. I had gone to various shops and places to look for a dress and was unable to find anything. And I went to somewhere just as a whim on my way after first aid training. And we sat and talked and we tried on some dresses and didn't find anything I liked. But since I had such friendly, warm service, I kept going back. And finally, it was there.
I call it heart-to-heart connection, Sandy. You have it too.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
And you don't let anybody leave that shop without a dress that they absolutely love.
That's funny. That's somewhere on Maine here in Fort Wayne, right?
Yes.
And then what?
And then you helped mentor me towards my goal of becoming Mrs. Indiana, Mrs. Indiana America, and I was unable to accomplish that goal and moved forward and accomplished another Mrs. Indiana goal.
It wasn't quite what we thought it was going to be, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Something better, huh?
Yeah, it was better. It just kind of landed in my lap, and they had seen so many of the different things that I've done and decided that they wanted me to represent them.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was
That's
great.
positive.
And it's more of a charity involved kind of Mrs. Indiana as versus Mrs. America. That's more worldwide involved and individually involved. They do more personal growth as versus community service.
I must mention, without distraction and including in this interview here today, your son is in the room.
Of course.
An angel.
A small angel. Come here. Second.
Oh, look at him.
He's got the shades on.
Let's introduce him.
This is
We
Quinn.
can't leave anyone out.
He is my youngest angel. He is 4 years old, and he is special. Can you say hi to everybody, Quinn? Okay, go sit back down. Be quiet.
Thanks for sharing, Quinn.
Good boy.
Yes, yes. Angels everywhere.
Angels everywhere, and he is
And they
definitely
talk.
one.
Tell us about the one charity event that we worked with that was here in Fort Wayne.
We worked with Random Acts of Kindness,
Yes.
and we did a fashion show
Yes.
with Sandy Thompson
Yes.
from Channel 15. Is that correct?
And what was your experience with the other girls?
There was just a general connection. They were all very upbeat, very personable, and all had individual talents.
What little bit you know about them in their preparation, can you tell us about that?
I think their preparation involved an hour of your time, maybe a couple of hours of your time,
Yes.
and they all performed like pros.
They are pro. You're right. And
Go
do you
Sam.
remember? What the training was called?
Angels in Training
Yeah.
is the training that was involved that you had to
Yes.
doing with them.
Now, on your own personal viewpoint, what transition or discovery did you have in working together with me in our relationship?
I think a personal discovery, you helped me realize that everybody is connected in one way or another, and that it's great to be there for each other and to have that ability to understand other people's downfalls and personal gains and goals.
I understand that your platform is peace.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that?
Um,
And
I-
angels. Peace and angels. How does that make a connection to you?
Well, angels are peaceful all the time, and they're always
Yes.
around you.
Yeah.
And an angel in your heart is an angel in your hand. And you can go on with the whole world and make everybody realize that just doing something as kind as saying hello or smiling at a stranger or letting somebody out in front of you or just talking to them in general really does bring together that peaceful atmosphere.
Well, I can certainly tell everyone out there that working with Sandy, she has the peace that passes all understanding, and she completely shows to everybody that the peace begins with her.
Quinn, go sit down.
It's okay. Sandy.
Yes.
One more question. If there was something about the Angels Network, the Angels Talk, Angels at God Central Station, this new network that is now organizing about the mission, what would you say it would be?
That it's going to involve everybody in the entire world at one time or another.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to have their belief in each other or their angels or God to get through the rough times.
Absolutely.
And being able to hold hands with the person next to you is going to make it that much easier.
Absolutely. More so, you're familiar out. More so, the angel in training. How can that help you in what you're doing in serving other people, other girls, other people, in what you're doing?
I think it helps in the fact that it gives them a sense of themselves, which is something I've really learned through Angels in Training. I've gotten a sense of myself, and that comes through in everything I do and the people that I meet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Higher altitudes, right?
Yeah, higher altitudes.
Well, thank you so much again for coming here today and taking your time out of your busy schedule. And I do look forward to having you back here again soon.
Well, thank you for having me. Next time I won't bring my son.
It's okay. Remember, it's always okay.
Yeah, all the time.
It's always, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, got to go. And I thank you for sharing in this AM Angel Moment time today. Look forward to some more of our divine appointments here on Angels Talk.